grand. It is the last week, last few days for you to take advantage of Go Fund Yourself, but you have up to 16 chances every day, so you still have plenty of chances to grab some money if you haven't yet. This Friday, we will be live downtown at Public Auditorium for the Nissan NBA crossover events. We'll be doing this show live. Bill and Poundcake and I will be down there. Will be a live Bill Squire Friday Get Down and a live Poundcake Sports Break. Given All-Star Weekend, I postponed it from today until Friday. So we'll get to that then. Cavaliers lose last night in Atlanta, their last go-around until after the All-Star break. 124-116 against the Hawks. Cavs are overall a better team, but it just wasn't their night. So we
back-to-back road games. Well,
yeah.
Did they play? No, I think they played. Well, they weren't back-to-back, but they were on this road trip, and they just didn't have it going last night. And I think Trae Young scored like 41 or something, so he was just killing it.
That's a TRAE.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. They've also announced what's going to go down at the halftime show at the All-Star Game.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
There's a lot going on there. The 75th anniversary team, the 2022 NBA All-Star Game, the halftime will feature Anthony Anderson. You know him.
Yeah. From
Blackish and Law and Order and Earth, Wind, and Fire. Spike Lee, Tiffany Haddish, who's playing in that celebrity basketball game. Usher, DJ Khaled, Lil Wayne, Ludacris, Mary J. Blige, fresh off the Super Bowl halftime show. Machine Gun Kelly, Macy Gray will sing the national anthem. Where's Macy? She's from Cincinnati or something, or Dayton, or
I think Dayton.
Something like that.
Kiki Palmer.
Didn't she mess up the national anthem real bad one time?
Macy Gray?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
I thought she did she fell down or...
Fergie did the real bad one at the All-Star Game a few years ago.
I thought Macy Gray forgot... She's from Canton. That's where she's from.
Canton,
I thought
that's
she
right, yeah.
forgot like the lyrics or something.
Yeah, maybe. Well, this is a chance for her to redeem herself. Macy Gray will sing the U.S. national anthem. Kiki Palmer will perform the national anthem on Saturday. And she will also sing Lift Every Voice and Sing. You know what that is, Poundcake.
The Black National Anthem.
The Black National Anthem.
Blacks, let's not forget where we came from. Let's learn to love and respect each other.
Now, whether or not Kiki Palmer is going to do this, the Shuby Taylor version of Lift Every Voice and Sing, I very, very much want her to be performing his version of it. You want to show me what you got? Yeah.
I wonder why, because Keke Palmer can sing. I wonder why her music career never took off.
I think she wanted to act. I think it ended up she started getting so many roles.
I think she's probably, I don't know if she's a better singer than actor, but I'm sure she probably makes more money acting than she would if she signed like a major label deal. Because she used to be on Disney Channel and she used to put out like kids albums all the time. I used to.
Well, yeah, if you were in that Disney stable, you had to be putting out albums. But she's good when you see her and stuff. I was watching this spy show a few years ago on Epix called Berlin Station. I don't think anybody was watching it other than me, but she was in that. She's real good. Anytime you see her show up in some, she's from like Southwest Chicago, but she's very talented when you see her in things.
She called out. Well, this is a side note, but like people were hating on her because they said that she was like a clout chaser, or like a whore trying to take down a black man. No, I'm not. This is
take down who?
Take down a black man because she called out Trey Songz for being like a pervert or like a.
Is he?
Well, he's got
pervert
all these.
Is a very broad categorization.
Well, I don't want to say something on him that he didn't do, but because she didn't say that he like sexually assaulted her or anything like that. She just said he had a lot of sexual intimidation towards her, and she didn't like the way he carried himself. And sure enough, like 3
Well,
years.
that's a long
4
way from pervert, though. I mean, you can butt heads with somebody and not like the way they're doing things. But.
She explained it. Like, she talked to, like, Larry. She was on, like, Larry King Live and, like, explained the whole situation. And she was saying that people were, like, calling her out for, like, oh, you're hating on us, our black men. You should know, as a black woman, you know, how the media spins things. And now here it is, like, 3 years later, and he has all these, like, allegations, like, multi-million-dollar lawsuits against him for doing allegedly pervy things.
Listen, on the subject of pervy thing, well, I'll get into this in a second here.
Okay.
Hey, Leslie.
Hi guys. A, happy birthday, Bill.
Thank you.
B, last segment y'all were talking about like parties, having people over, planning stuff, and to kind of tie it into what Mary was saying earlier this week about the debacle of like planning things with family and just getting more than like a few people involved when it comes to like traveling or just doing anything. I was wondering if you guys had the same issue that I have, and Bill, you can absolutely make fun of me for this.
I will.
Next time you and my husband get together, is my husband and I will usually have a couple of parties throughout the year. We have a pretty cool backyard set up with like a projector in the garage to watch movies, fire pit, a little offshoot off the house to have like food so that bugs don't get into it. And my husband always makes fun of me because if I'll put the time for people to come over as like 5 p.m. on the dot, if people don't show up at like 5:01, I start to get super anxious and start pacing around. He's like, people habitually come late. You just have to accept this. And he pokes fun about the fact that like I straight up like it turns into like a nightmare in my brain from like high school of like no one's going to come to my birthday party. And I feel like Mary can probably relate to that kind of anxiety. Alan, I figure you also might.
No, fashionably late is a thing. Nobody wants to be the first person to show up at 5 o'clock.
But I thought it was the whole, if you're like 10 minutes late, like you're really late, but if you're 5 minutes early, you're on time.
No, that's if you have an appointment with someone, not a party. I mean, a party, people are going to be filing in, and
especially when it goes.
You're going to drive yourself crazy if you think, 5 till question mark. Why is no one here at 5:01? No, you're going to drive yourself bananas doing that.
Because I figure with people that are like in their late 20s, early 30s, and some into their 40s, Bill will come on over and be like, okay, I need to hit the road by 10 p.m. I'm done doing this till 2 a.m. thing. Like, I got to go home.
Yeah, but that's still 5 hours.
Yeah, that still means I'm going to get there at 7. Like,
nobody's looking to put in. People back time from when they have to leave. So they go, okay, I got a hard out at 10. I'll show up at 7:45.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you for helping quell the anxiety or make it worse. Who's to say?
No, don't do that. You've heard fashionably late. I mean, that's a thing, you know? I mean,
Not in my book.
Well, yeah. Again, you're just going to drive, you do you, but you're going to drive yourself crazy with that.
It's okay. I just drive my husband crazy with it, but I digress.
Lucky him. All right.
Have a good night.
All right, thank you, Leslie. There's Leslie. Listen, we would throw our Christmas party once a year. We haven't done it for a few years now because of COVID, but that was the biggest thing that we would do is we would throw a Christmas party.
Those are so fun.
And you've never been.
Heard.
Bill. Yeah.
I've read about them online.
Yeah. Guest list is people I don't see every day.
No, my family's there. So, like...
Your sister goes.
Your
my
sister, your ex-wife.
my ex-wife.
Yes, that's right. Right. Those are my wife's friends.
Yes.
So, yes. But, and if somebody, 1 year, the Kurt man was the first one to show up. Totally fine. Totally fine. That's right. Not a big deal. But I don't ever want to be the first person to show up to a party.
Well, I think...
It depends on how close I am with the people.
I went to Leslie's party. I think it was her birthday party this past September or August. I can't remember what it was.
Leslie's the one that was in when we did the Coxie Christmas years ago, was in the performance studio?
She's got the green hair.
Yeah. She's a scientist?
Yes.
Okay.
Scientist. Do your own research, Leslie. And... I went, and we've been friends for almost 10 years now. Like we've gotten to know each other pretty well. And I went to this get together. I think it was her birthday, and I think I got there around like 6:30. Started at 5, and I was still one of the first people to get there. And so I get where she's coming from, because if no one's there at 5, then you're like, why isn't anybody coming? So I kind of understand.
Well,
that,
if no one's there,
but you know, people are gonna like get there throughout the night.
If no one's there for an hour, I'd start to get a little nervous. But if nobody's there at 5:01,
right? That's not.
Yeah.
See, I feel like the closer I am with someone, the more comfortable I'd be being there early.
Yes,
So, like,
I don't think that's weird at all.
If
But
my sister is having people over, I'll probably go over there early, help her set stuff up, and be the only person there. That wouldn't make me feel weird. But if it's somebody that
that's like a co-hosting situation almost even.
But if it's someone that I don't know super well, or it's like a friend of my boyfriend's or something, I mean, I don't want to. Not that I don't want to be the first people there, but it's just like that awkward. I don't really know you, so are we really going to do this?
you can make small talk, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Let me give you $1,000 here. It's a chance for you to go fund yourself. Last few days to do this. So these keywords really count. Listen closely, and good luck.
The Buzzard wants you to go fund yourself and score $1,000. Enter the nationwide keyword bank at WMMS.com. That's bank. Enter it now at WMMS.com. And good luck from Buzzard Radio.
Hey, Mike calling from the west coast of Ohio. What's going on, Mike?
Hey, Alan, hate the show.
Hey, thank you. What's up?
Well, I'm calling in to update you on the Hudson Mayor thing. You guys over in the lamestream media over there are just trying to tear this guy down. He's out there doing God's work.
Yeah.
It is really sad. I mean, like on deeper investigation, the reality is that so many people grow up in such coddled lives that they don't ever get exposed to how rough life out on the sheets can be. And sort of like the shanty towns, prostitution is just the beginning. I mean, taking his words completely out of context, his words at the official meeting where he was recorded, and playing the entire audio in full, it's just sickening to hear that you're just covering up the main story there.
I guess I must have I must have missed the main story, Mike.
Well, it's the gang activity that comes along with all this.
Oh, I see. The Ice Lords.
Yeah. Well, it's the East Side Walleyes have been going at the throats of the Salmon Kings for a long period of time here. This year alone, there's been 15 filletings already, I can't believe that everyone's just silent there. This was covered extensively on the Codcast.
It was. Nobody wants to listen to Mayor Santora Fish Cop, so.
Yeah. Well, listen. Then I guess I skipped that at my own peril, Mike.
10-second.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, somebody needs to start talking about this. It's rough out there on the sheets of ice.
On the sheets of ice, right? Gotcha. Gang activity out there in Hudson. Yes.
But there's a lot of cops on the take.
That's some blinding white gang activity out there in Hudson. Wear your shades. Okay, listen. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate the update. Any corrections? Any devotion to accuracy? I appreciate that. Hey, Woody.
Alan.
What's going on?
How's your day, brother?
Hanging in there.
Happy birthday, Bill, my brother.
Hey, thank you, Woody.
I was wondering, have you worn, I think I gave you, I don't know if it was a birthday gift or not, but I gave you a scarf a few years back. I was wondering if you've ever worn that this winter.
Not this winter, but I have worn it in the past.
Yeah, it was my gift to you. I don't know if it was your birthday or not. I might have had a couple in me.
Yeah. I think it was after my bar crawl, the comedy bar crawl.
By a couple in you mean drinks?
Easy, Francis.
All right.
Francis?
You touch any of my things, Woody, I'll kill you.
I was telling Poundcake, you guys are just talking about parties, and for some reason, every house party, Alan, that you've invited me to, I always show up early, but I seem to have the wrong address.
Yeah, I've never invited you to one of my parties, Woody. I like to keep the relationship professional.
Understandable. Yeah, I must have had a couple. I must have had a couple in me then.
That's okay. You still mean drinks.
You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you on the flip flop.
All right. Thank you, Woody. Birthday wishes from Woody. Okay, so on the subject of perversion, I've got a hot take on a story that everybody is swooning over, and I have a little bit of a different take on it. Did you see the guy who delivered his Tinder date's baby?
No.
Okay.
What?
So this is a guy named Max Silvey. He's 25 years old. He's an Australian guy. Now, I don't know if the girl is in Australia as well. Probably. I don't know. Max Silvey meets this girl on Tinder. Her name's Alyssa Hodges. She's 20 and 6 months pregnant. So, okay, whatever. There's no dude in the picture. She's on Tinder. And they matched. And she was open, obviously, about her status. And he decides, yeah, okay, let's see where this goes. And so they had a few successful dates, right? Max and Alyssa. And she was going to pick him up from the airport. And her water broke at 8 months. So premature, early, month. Water breaks, and she has to meet him at the hospital where she gave birth with this guy at her side. And everybody's going, oh, that's so sweet and that's so cute and blah, blah. First of all, this is this guy's kink. Am I wrong?
No.
This is
Pregnant
his.
women?
This is his kink. He saw a girl 20 years old.
How old is he?
He's 25.
Okay.
So, I mean, he's not old
not
and
bad,
creepy.
yeah.
Age. I'm not even the age thing. This is clearly his kink.
Yeah, you wanted to see
Wait.
it.
You
What
wanna
is
be-
his kink?
Pregnant chick.
Why would that be his kink?
I don't know. I'm not into pregnant chicks. You want to ask him?
Because she can't get pregnant again. Well,
I
she's
mean, pregnant girls are famously horny. Got all those hormones. They're awash in hormones.
Yep.
Well, if this is like a serial thing where he was doing it a bunch.
I don't know that it's not. This
Well-
is a singular story that everybody's chalking up to some amazing meet cute
But
that
he's
they're
like
going to turn
hanging
into a
around.
Hallmark
Probably
movie.
the only
He's
time.
hanging around because he goes, that is going to be great.
It's probably the only time he feels that he could have sex unprotected. He knows he doesn't. She doesn't. I'm serious.
I
She
knew
knows she
Poundcake
can't-
was going to be on my side, even if nobody else was.
Yeah, because she can't get pregnant. She's getting checked by the doctor regularly, so she probably doesn't have any STDs either. Like, he's like, this is the one time I can just, wham it and, have no consequences.
Wham it! He's like Steve Carell in The 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Give that baby
Boobs
a-
are like sand,
Yeah,
right?
like,
I'm going to give that baby a Harry Potter scar.
What?
He went too
Oh,
far.
I see. He did go too far, didn't he? Knock you up. By the way, did you see R. Kelly fired his whole legal team?
Oh, really?
Hired,
can't afford him.
Hired Bill Cosby's attorney. He's like, man, I got to get the hell out of this. If anybody's going to get me out of prison,
I don't understand how
see what we did for Bill Cosby.
But he has charges in various states. So
Oh yeah, this is for the Brooklyn case. He's got racketeering. He got a racketeering conviction in New York. So forget all the pervy stuff.
Damn, that's some mob stuff right there.
Yes, it is.
But I think
he's
they-
awaiting sentencing, and he dumped his whole legal team and hired Cosby's attorney.
they gave him that charge because there's nothing. I don't know if the little sex cult thing has been done before in the way that he was doing it, because he was like extorting people.
Well, the RICO charges are that he used his entire career to further a criminal enterprise, and that's partly, I think that's partly how they got him on the pervy stuff. Was RICO charges?
He used his career to.
They go all the way back to the Aaliyah thing and the whole.
Could I be pregonate? How do I know if I'm prengan? What is the best time to sex to become pregnant?
So he's going to get sentenced in a couple of months, and he's looking at 10 years.
He allegedly gave all those girls herpes. Like, he just had herpes and then just didn't care. And he was just like banging everybody.
Yeah, he doesn't strike me as the kind of guy who's concerned about these young ladies' sexual health,
But it's like
mental or physical.
he didn't trust nobody, and he was just like,
Do you want to know how awful R. Kelly really is? He didn't tell these girls that he had herpes. Forget all the other stuff. There is no bottom with R. Kelly.
Wow.
Sure, they were 14, but at least tell them you've got herpes.
well,
So yeah, he's figured.
It's the nice thing to do.
it's the devil that you know. I mean,
Let's get rid of the legal team and
I think he's trying to buy some more time.
get Cosby's. Yeah, maybe a continuance, Your Honor, please.
Because that's the difference between Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. The reason why Bill Cosby's out and R. Kelly's in is not because Bill Cosby was innocent, or like it's because Bill Cosby is rich.
Well, Bill Cosby did some time. He got released. He
But
was
that
in
was-
prison for 3 years.
But that
he
wasn't
didn't get
be-
off scot-free.
But that wasn't because his lawyers didn't do a good job. It was on a technicality that was some.
No, but it did. What I'm saying is, being rich and famous didn't get him out of jail time.
Yes, but they're trying to erase that, and now they're going to sue, and they're probably going to win.
Okay, that remains to be seen. I'm just saying R. Kelly will probably do jail time too, and so did Bill Cosby.
But R. Kelly's not getting out. Just with the various states that he has, like you said, Illinois. He has New York. He has Georgia. Like, he has been an international whore, and he doesn't have the money.
Those are all states.
A national whore. And he doesn't have the money like Bill Cosby does to fight all of them. So, yeah, he might have Bill Cosby's lawyer in the state of, Pennsylvania or New York? But they can only practice unless they have multiple licenses in various states. I don't know what they would do.
I think those two crazy kids should team up. I think they should go on a tour. Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. A little something for everybody there. I got a break. You want to get a text for something? 35192. To do that, you can watch at AlanCoxShow.com. And whatever you're doing, wherever you are, you can listen to the show on the iHeartRadio app.